The Tri-Cities utility revealed how it will work to regain public trust after several problems were found during a public corruption investigation. On Wednesday, we told you a mandatory state audit found dozens of issues at Bristol Virginia Utilities, which is at the center of an ongoing corruption investigation. And that has resulted in 9 convictions so far, and the state has required all new board members in addition to that audit. Today, News Channel 11's Allie Hines found out how the new leadership plans to make sure these oversights do not happen again.
Sarah, auditors mandated by the state have spent countless hours looking into the public utility funded by ratepayers. And the new BVU leaders say their time won't be wasted as they plan to address all 57 issues found in that audit. After top BVU executives, contractors, and board members went to prison, auditors took a hard look at how BVU spent ratepayer money between the years of 2010 and 2015.
We used some of this money to hire lobbyists. Obviously the NASCAR tickets that were stolen. We bought some rented private planes to go on some trips. We funded a lot of work for OptiNet, which has nothing to do with the electric system.
Now BVU leaders are hoping this audit sets a clean slate for the future of BVU.
We're going to have to come up with a mechanism, a dashboard of sorts, if you will, where we can track progress on each and every one of these findings.
One issue the audit pointed out, BVU spent $2 million on economic development projects without much documentation to back up those deals.
Some of them probably were outside the scope of what we were permitted to fund.
BVU's contract with Tennessee Valley Authority allows spending up to $500,000 a year on economic development projects that will benefit the electric system. But for many of BVU's past investments, the lights are now off.
We've obviously funded quite a few businesses that have made it, but we've also had quite a few businesses that have closed or went bankrupt or relocated.
Bowman says he and the BVU board will iron out a detailed policy to follow for future economic development decisions, something he says BVU hasn't had before.
And then the second part would be have performance agreements in place so that if we give a company or an entity some money, that there's a provision to be able to get that money back if they don't do their part of the bargain.
Another problem found in the audit, BVU donating money to specific charities.
Some of our management were involved in agencies that received the donations. So one of the changes of the new law is we do not donate to charitable organizations anymore.
Some other changes already in place. Each board meeting is open to public comment and financial reports are posted online. New BVU board chairman Saul Hernandez says they are making progress, but nothing will be fixed overnight. Allie Hines, News Channel 11 in your corner.
And Don Bowman says TVA will be in town next week to help BVU craft policies related to economic development projects. Bowman says the board will be discussing those changes at its next meeting, and that will be next Friday.